toys aren't just toys. They become collectibles, display pieces, and part of a bigger story. The problem is, today, Pollypocket isn't fully playing at that level. In fact, I haven't seen Pollypocket in years, and I have seen other dolls from other competitors. Our project aims to transform Pollypocket from a nostalgic toys into a collectible line, with both physical and digital experiences integrated.
We justify this concept with two emerging technologies. The first one is augmented reality, plus the QR codes that unlock stories or missions from Pollypocket inside Mattel's digital ecosystem. The second is that digital collectibles like limited skins, accessories, or certificates.
Okay, so in today's toys industry, we can see that there is a diminution of the traditional dolls sales, and this is because the toys industry is changing, and there is a strong growth in collectible toys and light boxes, as you can see here. So also we can see that today with the society there is an increase of the spend time of kids in digital environments and also in digital games. So also the company Pollypocket today has some strengths because it is an iconic brand, of course. It is also inspiring nostalgia, but it faces some problems because the playsets are very similar to each other, and also the packaging are really changing. So now about the competition, we can see that Sportmart is dominating the segment of toys and blind boxes with its characters like Labubu. And so if Pollypocket doesn't evolve to a new innovation, it risks to stay mainly a nostalgic brand and nothing else.
Well, in class we did a dashboard with all of the information of the survey that Mattel gave us. And so we can see a pretty big mess and some like special segments. So we found that something we could expect that most of the audience is female, and well, we can see other than that a pretty big mess. And then, but when sorting it out with different variables, we found that there's a more specific segment and a more observable segment with the information that it's the collectors. As you can see, collectors, and a pretty important characteristic of this segment is that the reasonable price. And they expect a bigger price than what Mattel is already offering, meaning that even when offering a lower price than this, it becomes like an expense that they don't even think about. And as well, mostly female.
Okay, so the target segment is split into three ways, which would be the children, who are primarily girls, ages from 8 to 12. Then you would have the parents, who are focused on basically toys that are reliable, durable, and could be used for innovation later on in the future. And lastly, the collectors, who value more of rarity and design and display value. So altogether, with these insights, we can come to a conclusion that our proposal could basically come across as appealing and attractive to the general audience.
Imagine a premium book-style box, each one themed around a magical world, like a space station, a hospital, or an academy. But the fun part is that you don't know which one you're getting. It's around, but it's mysterious, and that make collectible more fun. Just like Pop Mart or Boo. And each one of these boxes includes a QR code that lets you enter digital games like Roblox, and of course the Polly is redesigned herself like in a more modern way and makes it more nostalgic but also more fun and more new.
So Mattel, as we know it, it's a very recognizable brand, especially the Pollypocket. It's kind of an emperor of Barbie, so it's a very iconic brand, lots of nostalgia around it, and we could use that for later when developing the proposition. We could use that to our advantage when doing the new product. So it would be a new, easier product to interfere in the new market, as well as a strong competitor in the industry. When doing the opportunities, we can see that doing this proposition of the blind boxes and a more collectible line of product, we could play more with the opportunities. So these are the opportunities right now, and we could transform them into being some limited editions, being some collaboration with different artists or different brands or different styles, as we have seen in the blind box industry, which they usually go for a bigger price or in the collector's resale value, making it a very attractive for the kids as well as for the adults that are looking to collect for resale value. As well, there's a threat in this. As we know, these are some threats in the Pollypocket right now, and when going into the blind box industry and blind box segment especially, we can probably imagine that there could be a bigger saturation in the blind box industry. We have seen brands like Pop Mart doing the whole blind box like Euphoria, as well as Miniso and a lot of Chinese and Korean companies doing this. So that could be a threat to look out.
In the marketing mix for the 4Ps, we have in product the mini dolls and the compact sets. The objective is to turn Pollypocket into new mystery realms series with collectible book and style boxes. In the price, we have that is affordable and has premium editions. The objective is to keep a mid to mid-high price range, justified by the premium packaging. In place, we have the global retail. The objective is to create a Pop Mart style, like spaces inside the stores or collectible displays. In the promotion, we have that for social media, YouTube Kids, and influencers. The objective is to tell the collection story that you can discover your real complete yourself.
So our tactic to implement the strategy will be first the product tactics, which will be launch the wins in seasons. Then the price tactic, which will be bundles of toys or figurines with a higher probability of having rare gifts. Then the place tactic, which will be special corners of wins of Pollypocket in stores. And then the promotion tactics, which would be unboxing campaigns with influencers.
In our realistic cash flow, we assume selling $100,000 in 12 months. Cash starts coming in around month 5, since the first months go into production and packaging. Even with that delay, we generate a bit over 2 million pesos with a 26% return, which is pretty good. Because selling exactly $100,000 isn't guaranteed, we also checked pessimistic and optimistic scenarios. The ROI stays strong with 22% in the pessimistic side and 29% in the optimistic one. This performance comes from having a very low break-even point.
And as for the risk for our proposal, there are a variety of them, such as packaging delays, whether they might not meet quality standards. There's uncertainties with digital development and the integration of the Roblox realms and collectibles. There also is a risk that the collectors may have to adopt the line more slowly than expected, and that means that the brand would have to focus heavily on marketing. With that being said, each financing element, which is product, marketing, and digital development, was evaluated based on its risk level, expected return, and sensitivity to changes in demand.
Okay, so this is a physical proposal. It consists on many different types of Pollypockets. On the outside, they will all look the same, and our design is tied to the realms. And also, this book style box will contain the Pollypocket and the QR code, which will lead you to the digital games and digital presents gifts that it's similar to Roblox. And yeah.
The proposal integrates sustainability by reducing plastic use through certified cardboard and reusable book-style packaging. Actually, the physical accessories are minimized in favor of digital content by lowering material waste. The packaging encourages reuse as part of the collection, and the concept opens opportunities.